Hello, how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm making cheesy pickle bites, 5 ingredients, super easy. It's pretty low carb. I think I put it in Carb Manager. I'll have to check. I think it was like 1 carb for each one, but I'll try to verify. I don't know where I got the recipe. It was in my notes in my phone. If you like cheese and you like pickles, you should like this. You could probably leave out the pork panko if you don't like it, and you could probably make it with regular breadcrumbs if you're not low carb. That would be fine, or you could just leave them out. I know some people don't eat pork. 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. You can put them on broil if you want them a little crispier. I have made the pickle that you melt the cheese and you like wrap the pickle in it. Honestly, this is pretty much kind of the same thing, only you put pork panko in it, but you can do whatever you want. This is just in the oven, which is a little bit easier. The one I did before, I think I used the stove to melt the cheese. Not a big deal. I'll show you what they look like when they're done, and I will taste it. I don't see how they could be gross because, like I said, I love chickles. I love pickles, and I love cheese, and they're low carb, so you can't go wrong. I'm gonna chop up my pickle now. You could probably use any kind of pickle. This is probably more than 2 tablespoons, but sometimes you gotta live a little, right? And I like pickles, and they're mine, so nobody else is really gonna eat them. So put all of the information in the notes. I cut this recipe in half. If you're feeding several people, this is not gonna be enough. Calls for 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder to season. You need 1/2 of a tablespoon of pork panko, and these are just the panko that I bought in a bag. You can buy the crumbled ones already, but they cost a little bit more, and these are cheap, and I just ground them up myself. I don't know how wonderfully fresh they're gonna stay in this thing, but if you use them fairly quickly, you'll be fine. 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese. This is mozzarella. You need 1/4 cup of cheddar and 1/4 cup of mozzarella. This is from a block that I just shredded up myself. It does have a date on it, but I had it in my freezer, so it's still fine. I froze it a long time ago. And I have Colby Jack. I'd prefer cheddar for this. I usually buy extra sharp cheddar, but you can use any kind of cheddar. But this is what I have shredded, and I don't feel like shredding sharp, so I'm using this. Will it taste the same? I mean, it's cheese, right? I don't know how it could be wrong. Let's see. I have the garlic, the pickle, the panko, and the cheeses, and that is it. This is a super easy recipe. Mix it up a little bit and make blobs. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna make 4 blobs. They're not all even, but I don't really care. It's fine. Okay. My oven is preheated to 375 degrees, and I'm gonna stick them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so far they've been in for about 9 minutes. Mine are looking a little crispy, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Okay, they just came out of the oven. They're very hot. These would be really good dipped in ranch. I eat ranch occasionally. I'm not obsessed with it. I know some people are absolutely obsessed with ranch. They use it for everything, like kind of like some people use ketchup. It's nice because hot. It's about the size, it's a little bigger than the size of my palm. As I'm looking at it, I have like all these ideas. Like you can make little mini pizzas out of this. Instead of just pickle, you could probably use pepperoni, some sauce, sausage, bacon, onion, whatever you want. Would it hold up in a crust? I don't know. The one that I made was fathead dough, and it had cream cheese in it. You could probably add cream cheese to this too. I don't know. But this is the recipe that I had. Very greasy. Those are good. I actually Like I said, these really aren't any different than the ones that I've made on the stove, but these got a nice crisp to them. And I kind of like these a little bit better. I also think the cleanup of this would be a lot easier because you can just throw away the liner. And that's it. Yeah, I really like these. Like I said, you could mix it up and add pizza sauce. Maybe your kids would like it if you don't like pickles or whatever. But I love pickles. Honestly, I don't think there's enough pickle in it. The reason I used more pickle was because I only had like 6 little pickles left in my jar and I didn't want to put it back like this, and I have another one in there to open. But I have these ones from Members Mark. They're just little petite. They're like $3.98 for this big jar. It has little bits of onion in it, so if you don't like that, then this wouldn't be the pickle. I usually make them with zesty dill pickles from Vlasic. If you've ever had them, they're like garlicky. You could use homemade pickles. I have fridge pickles in the fridge now, but they're not done yet. They haven't brined for long enough. They're not like the canned kind where you need to get out the canner and the pot and all that stuff. You just make the brine and then shove them in the fridge for a few days, but they're not really ready yet. That's it. Super easy. These are really delicious. 5 ingredients. You could probably cut it down to 4. Even with Colby Jack cheese, they're really good. I think they'd be really, really, really good with extra sharp, which is usually what I buy, but I did have Colby. You could just use mozzarella if you wanted. You can do whatever you want. They're your pickle. They kind of hold up. They hold their shape. Size of my hand. That's it. Hopefully you like them. Hopefully wherever you are, the weather's getting a little bit nicer. I think this week in my area, it's going to be 60 a couple of days, which it's come off of like 10 degrees, so it's going to be really nice. But I'm going to have to open the windows. My cat's going to like that. He likes to sit in the window. And I'm trying really hard to get a hang of the camera. I haven't mastered it yet. I don't know where to look in the camera. I did realize I have to do different orientation on the camera because I had it like upright and you have to do what horizontally. I had it vertically. I have so much admiration for people who make really good videos because it seems easy, but it's not. Messing up the camera all the time and not knowing where to look. I know a lot of people probably have, well, if you have a big channel, a video camera to do this kind of stuff. I just have my phone, so it is what it is. Hopefully you try it and you like it. Thank you.